Tonight is April 12th, and this is session 16 of the second adventure of our D&D campaign, Dungeons Drogans. During our last session, the Drogans, having survived an ambush, returned to the seven-pillared hall, dragging with them the severed head of a massive Minotaur statue that attacked them. Coltane visited Orantor, the Mage of Sarun presently presiding over the hall, and brought him up to speed on the situation, concluding that Paldemar, another Mage of Sarun, went rogue a few weeks ago and is now consorting with Gnolls. Winter and Nima then dumped the Minotaur head on Orantor's desk, shattering it to splinters before slinking away. The Drogans headed for the lair of the Blackfang Gnolls, the Well of Demons, where they fought a tentacle monster, a couple other tentacle monsters, and, to their surprise, a former companion of theirs, undead wreckage, back from the grave and hungry for flesh. During the battle, Corvus came uncomfortably close to death. Rekt had to forego his pacifist ways and actually dish out some pain in order to help achieve a victory, but the Drogans ultimately prevailed. However, just as the Drogans were preparing to rest, a fiery portal opened and a demonic orangutan stepped out, to add insult to their injuries. So, as we move over to our virtual tabletop, we're going to unveil our new feature, Dugcam. We decided Doug is just too ridiculously handsome to keep hidden from everyone, so we made him a special box to live in on your screen. Also, he's the only one of us who currently has a webcam.
Oh, it's also Terry Cam.
So that's Brother Terry. Hey, Terry. Can he hear us? I don't think he can hear us. Nice to virtually meet you.
I'm the good-looking one, so you'll never see me.
So, you guys did not get a chance to complete your rest. However, this is a new combat, so we will be rolling initiative once again.
Okay, everyone, don't forget, +2 bonus, woo! Since you can see Doug and Terry, it's +1 for each.
Does the orangutan get a bonus? Is he your friend?
Well, he kind of reminds me of the librarian.
Yes,
the Discord.
make him a friend.
So I'm thinking he should be a friend.
Alright, so I'll give him the bonus then.
Is he inspired by my presence?
Are you trying to inspire him with your presence?
Well, only if he's friendly.
Does he look friendly?
No.
I look into those red or pink or whatever they are eyes, and I see someone that I just
He's
trust
misunderstood.
Instinctively.
You want a big orangutan hug, don't you?
He kind of
Look
looks
at
like a
his
pit bull,
face.
actually.
Yeah, I just want to scratch him behind the ears, if I can find them.
He even has some kind of lip ring, it seems. So he's fashionable, too. He's a hipster.
I don't know, I'm not really into that
Hipster
kind of
demonic
stuff.
orangutan.
Let's just say he doesn't get the bonus, because I don't like his fashion style.
Fine, you big meanie.
Well, You know, look, everything's good except for the double lip ring. That's just weird. I mean, I'm sure that works for some people, but not for
Hey
Coltane.
man, there's some cultures where that's completely commonplace.
I would think it's
That's
more
racism.
like when you put the ring through a bull's nose, and like it's to stop it from running away.
Yeah, it may be in some cultures, CJ, but not in Coltane culture.
The only one that matters.
Anyway, Winter gets a 22 initiative.
13 for Coltane.
10 for Nima.
17 for Wrecked. Oh my god, I'm not the last one!
18 for Corvus.
Who?
Shut up.
Wait, I thought he was dead.
He's going to be.
Corvus got this, guys.
Corvus, I want you to find out if that demonic orangutan is friendly or not.
Corvus goes
jab
to
him with
pat
his
it on the
stick.
head.
So, wow, this is perhaps a first. Massimo was the first to act. Last battle he was the last. This time he's doing pretty good. Just in luck too, given this thing spawned right next to him.
He's on his toes. Claws? Does he have toes?
Yeah. There's probably claws at the end of the toes, but I think he has toes. Massimo mutters by the gods before stepping back and hurling an eldritch blast at the demonic orangutan.
So much for diplomacy.
That's, it's a dragonborn greeting. See, I know all about other cultures.
The orangutan dodges the eldritch blast. Winter.
It's huge.
I know, it's surprising.
How do you miss
Well-
a target that big?
Hey, don't make fun of Massimo.
No, I'm making fun of the fat orangutan.
I mark him as my quarry.
Hey, I was talking. I'm just kidding.
I mark Coltane as my quarry.
That's more like it.
No, just the demonic orangutan. And in these situations, there's only one thing Winter does. And that's a twin strike. It's a 24 for 4 and a 14 for 4.
Way to go
Bonus
with those
8.
D10s. But we're done with a D8.
The first arrow strikes true, the second misses, but the orangutan is struck and he starts ululating.
Could you give us
No.
an example?
Use the power of your imagination.
Is it sort of a... Or is it more monkeyish and it's like... How do orangutan... What the... Anyway, Winter also backs away from the giant demonic orangutan to a little closer to the middle of the room.
Corvus.
Okay. Sorry. I will do a thorn cloud shot.
A what now?
Thorn cloud shot. Hold on.
Is he a hippie? Like he's shooting hippie powers at the demon?
So what was that roll, John?
22 versus AC, 8 damage.
I think there must be something wrong there.
Yeah, I know. I think I'm gonna die by the end of this fight. Burst 1, center on target, and that zone lasts till the start of my next turn. Any creature that ends in there takes 3 poison damage.
So that's any creature, right?
Yes, even Coltane.
Especially Coltane. Point at the square you want, since he takes up 4 squares.
Would he take bonus damage for taking up multiple squares?
No, he would not. Nice try. That was the correct area, right?
Yeah.
Fantastic. So, thorn-covered vines sprout out from the floor around the enemy.
Well, it's no more ridiculous than a tentacle.
It's much more ridiculous. There's no sun down here. We established the porosity of the soil.
No, I'm a hippie, it's okay. I got this. And I'm gonna move closest to the wall.
Mr. Hillcrusher.
Mr. Hillcrusher is kind of confused as to why there's a monkey in a dungeon.
It's not a monkey.
Get this monkey off my back! Yeah, it's an ape. Big difference.
Okay, why
Check
there's
our
an
course.
ape? Why there's such a huge honking ape? Maybe he's like related to Wreckage actually.
Right, because a tentacle monster makes a lot more sense.
Well, of course.
In the well of demons, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I've got a great idea.
You're going to walk into the poison barrier?
No, I was gonna suggest you do something.
Oh, yeah. I'm just trying to figure out which power to use, because I could hit him for damage right now, which is a good thing, but... no... Okay, fine. I'll hit him with a Sacred Flame. Someone can get the temporary hit points, if any. Maybe he's gonna really hate me after I do this to him, though.
Well, that's true. First we fought Duergar, who hate dwarves, and now you're being all holy on him, and he's demonic, so he probably hates you too.
We'll see. 15 versus reflex. Crap. 15 versus reflex for 9 points of radiant damage.
The demonic orangutan dodges wrecked sacred fire.
Yeah, he monkeys around alright.
You gotta stop using that word.
Fine.
Brave Sir Coltane.
Well, actually, you can use monkeying around, because it's... Anyway, Coltane
Walk into
looks
the poison.
from its feet, looks up, and says, "Wow." Then he hefts his halberd and says, "Taste cold steel." I may have used that joke before, but taste cold steel. And he attacks it with his cold halberd, using wolfpack tactics, allowing Massimo to shift if he so desires. And that's 19 for 15 damage. And yes, he has equipped his halberd this time. He didn't have time to put it away.
Unfortunately, the pun seems lost on this dull-witted creature, but the bite of the halberd is not. As Coltane tears into its flesh.
Coltane looks pleased with himself. Far too much, considering his terrible humor.
Nima.
Nima will walk towards the creature. And mark her, well, I don't know, mark the demon with Oath of Enmity. And she will use Bond of Pursuit. So that's an 18 with a hit of 14.
Nima strikes with her axes, but they do not penetrate the thick hide of the orangutan. By the way, I'm gonna call animal abuse on you guys.
It's just science.
Okay, wait a second. You had no problems when John went and massacred innocent slaves, but now that we're fighting a demon, you've got a problem?
Hey. People make choices in life. Animals are always innocent.
This one walked in though, I don't know.
He teleported, well, kinda teleported in.
Poor demon hasn't even had a chance to speak.
Wait, didn't he... ululate?
In pain!
Oh.
Oh, I was sure that was a... you know, translated, I'm gonna eat you all now.
Yeah, I'm fairly certain that's a sort of threatening language there.
I mean,
Apes can't speak in common.
Oh, this poor orangutan was about to say, I've come to bring gifts and bounty for my home planet. But now you selfish mortals have proved me that blah blah blah, now you die.
wait, why did you make us roll initiative?